One of the biggest challenges at the moment is how do you find highly skilled candidates during a talent drought? Recruiting internationally is one strategy that businesses are using in response to talent shortages, as it's a great way to widen your talent pools and find candidates that other recruiters simply can't. But there's a few things you need to think about when moving a candidate into a new job and a new country all at the same time. And here's what they are. 1. Narrowing your search is still very important. Instead of looking for candidates in every corner of the world, you need to focus on target markets with people who have just the right skill sets. You'll also find more candidates who want to relocate if your destination country offers them a better quality of life. So do your research and source from countries with the right job skills and less opportunities available to them. This way, you can offer candidates a great new job and a higher quality of life, which is two great incentives for someone to move. Number 2, know your location better than a local. When you're selling a job to a candidate, you'll be focusing on promoting the company and the position itself. But when you're recruiting internationally, you need to think about how to sell the location too. And it's a good idea to be as honest as possible with the candidates about the practicalities of living in the location, all to promote that trust. You could even give the candidates links to expat groups so they can do their own independent research and ask any questions they may have to get a realistic picture about what it's like to live there. And number 3, there are some online tools that you'll need to know about. When hiring internationally, there are a few hurdles than in domestic recruitment, but there are loads of online tools that will help you jump them. Like international salaries. There's a brilliant online tool called Numbeo that uses a candidate's current salary and a location to calculate what they'd need to earn in another city if they want to maintain that same lifestyle. And time zones. Using international meeting planners that incorporates multiple time zones to plan calls and meetings to avoid accidentally scheduling candidate interviews at 2 a.m. And sourcing. Most job boards are filled with local candidates, meaning these aren't the best place to start when you're looking for international candidates. Online, social platforms like LinkedIn are often the best place to find candidates from all over the world. But whilst LinkedIn is a good first choice, it's worth doing your research into regional social platforms that are popular in your recruiting location. For example, Xing is a popular alternative to LinkedIn in a German-speaking country, making it a great resource if you're recruiting into this region. And number 4, things will probably get personal. Moving countries is a huge decision. From the very first phone call, you'll have to jump into asking the candidate about things like their relationships, their children, their extended family. And it's awkward, but these questions will help you and your candidate figure out if moving internationally is a realistic option for them. If you dig into a candidate's personal life right at the start, you'll identify anything that might stop them from relocating, so you don't end up putting candidates forward who are likely to pull out all at the final stages.